Alright, we got some 1184. Only bones get left behind. Yo ho! Yo ho ho ho! We're still on the Brooke flashback. The cover page is Brooke getting electrocuted by jellyfish at the beach. I thought he was on a hot dog for a second. Okay. Okay. Princess of Esperia. Shuri! Princess Shuri. So that's Gunko. When the Princess of Esperia turned 14, 5 princes came seeking her hand in marriage, drawn by rumors of her extraordinary beauty. Brooke's younger years. Princess of Esperia. Shuri! I yield! You're all too weak. Forgive us! I have no interest in weak men, and don't even think about approaching me if you can't play music. Music? Really? I hear you thrashed all your suitors, Princess Shuri. Commander of Esperia's Guard Corps, Brooke, 27. Whoa. Yup, you like strong women, right, Brooke? Don't you think I've grown stronger? Not to mention cuter? You certainly have. And I bet someday my boobs will be big enough to pop right out, too. Don't say that. It's unladylike. Seriously, you sound like my dad. My word, you're gorgeous. May I see your panties? Will you give that a rest already? That's crazy. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel, of the dead you'll find only bones get left behind. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel, bones alone as everyone knows. That's just the way the story goes. Oh yeah. Yo ho ho ho. Haha, I love your songs, Brooke. Yo ho ho ho. I don't know if he's singing yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, or singing yo ho 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 like a laugh. His Majesty told me the same thing. You really admire my dad, don't you, Brooke? My mom, too. I guess he was my benefactor. If I hadn't crossed paths with your father, by now only my bones would be left behind. Brooke, 11 years old. Heh, must be nice. A school with real instruments. They sound so good. Hey, yikes. That filthy street rat is peeping around again. Whoa, I'm sorry. Shoo, scram, you're making our students nervous. Ew, the stench. He's a stain on our country. Okay. End your life? End your own life, you sick fuck? Why would you say that about a kid? He's 11 years old. The king's bad? Yeah, it's the king's bad. One day I'll play real music, the best you ever had. My mom, my daddy, and my little brother too. With empty bellies rumbling, they had no food to chew. I don't know why I'm even alive. Just crunching on wart frogs to survive. The king's bad? Yeah, it's the king's bad. Those are some rotten lyrics. Did you write them yourself? Is that thing? Yep, it's my violin. It's supposed to be a violin? I made it out of a glass bottle. And some wires. It sounds good, right? It does have a freeing vibe to it, I guess. Hey, I've seen you around here before. Are you a fan, mister? Haha, you could say that, but don't call me mister. I'm only 21 years old. Say what? You got an old face. Yo ho ho ho. You look like you've had it rougher than most. That's an odd laugh you've got there. Yo ho ho. Well, I suppose I'll just call you Big Bro. As a token of our friendship, I'll treat you, Big Bro. I caught some grasshoppers and frogs today. Delicioso. The secret ingredient is curry powder. I steal some from the naval ships that occasionally come here. It makes anything taste like curry, though I guess that's not as much of a secret now, huh? Yo ho ho ho. Today's soup of the day features a fresh catch from the Euro Peninsula. It is dal au bouillon simmered in red wine, followed by prime A6 grade Rui beef. Your Highness, this is the young lady of the Saffron conglomerate. She graduated as valedictorian of the Inoa Academy. You alright, big bro? Are you so happy you're tearing up? Oh, yeah. I can't believe I'm still in Asperia. I'm just a tad tired. I'm still happy to have this, though. Yo ho ho, is it so good that you're convulsing? I'm right, aren't I? That's great. Alrighty, now time to get back to singing. Later, big bro. I'm assuming it was garbage. Wait, I told you it's my treat. Don't fork over your cash. We're both going through hard times. Is he the king at this moment? Hey, they're fishing together, they're singing together, playing... Are they drinking together? One day, Celloport, Kingdom of Asperia. A marine escort ship. Load the instruments onto the cargo ship. Handle them with care. Yo! They're being the Shadow Brook. I don't know anything. This is a mistake. Cut the crap. You suck at lying. We know you're the courier. Those gangsters told you to drop off their powder, didn't they? Where did you hide it? We paid our informant good money and they said you had the stuff. So are you ready to tell the truth now? We ain't talking about normal curry powder here. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel, of the dead you'll find only bones get left behind. Quit singing. It might only be for a split second, but as long as I keep on singing, dying doesn't seem so... So it'll all be over soon. Goodbye, stray doggy. Goodbye, big bro. Well, the punk's in our faces now. Let's kill him and go over to the game. Fuck the police. Hey, cab. Down with the imperialism. Fuck it. Of the dead, you'll find only bones get left behind. Brooke. Big bro? It's Prince Loven. What? He's a prince? I'm glad to see you, Brooke. I'm really glad to see you, Brooke. I don't know what I'd do if you died. Please stand back, your highness. Leave the rest to the guard corps. Shut up. I'll handle this with my own hands. These damn bastards put my good friend through hell. Look at the state of him. I'll give him a taste of their own medicine. Prince Levin, we've apprehended the dealers from the Moron family. We've also confiscated the illegal drugs and arrested their courier. Their courier? So this kid really had nothing but curry powder? Man, I'll fucking kill you. Your Highness, please restrain your personal anger. The Navy has the backing of the world government behind it. Fuck the police! If the government is going to shield scum like this, then our world is doomed! That's what the fuck I'm talking about! I am nothing more than your devoted steel blade. I'll always fight by your side. We're Marines, you know. Shut the fuck up. You're just garbage. You're garbage. He's a swordsman. That's so cool. Did you hear they're saying that Lady Candel saved our country again? Okay, but what about the homie? Esperia Palace. You up already, Brooke? I'm not angry at you. Prince, Commander of Esperia's Guard Corps, Candel. Okay. Prince Loven, I simply ask in future, you keep in mind the weight of your royal standing. I got it. Hey, Brooke. So you were a prince this whole time, huh, big bro? Yeah, about that. I'm really sorry. It's not like I meant to deceive you. I just really enjoy spending time with you. More importantly, you better not tell anyone that you swiped that curry powder. Every time Prince Loven goes missing, it scares us half to death. I never would have guessed that you were spending your free time with such a cute little friend. Oh god. He's like Sanji. He's Sanji with Afro power. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize your wounds were still so deep. Oh, it's all good, don't worry about it. Anyway, tell everyone this kid is my favorite musician. Get him a room in the barracks and give him a proper musical instrument. And arrange for him to attend school. A new star is about to be born in Esperia. Whoa. What am I looking at here? Is this... I love this kid, and from now on, this pal is going to be a lot more fun. This is an eye, and his nose, and his bandage, and then it's a different panel, and then it's his eye again crying. Okay, I see. That was just really off to me, like the way they did that. When I get this feeling, I want a sexual healing, sexual healing. It's good for me. Brooke now has 3 tragic flashbacks. 3? 3? 3? I love how the King Prince guy is literally just Frank Reynolds, higher class individual who's bored of the pampered lifestyle and wants to experience squalor. He also looks like a typical greasy Philly, New Jersey Italian American when he's wearing the white tank top. I wouldn't be surprised if he was inspired by some of these stereotypes. Like, obviously we've already had characters based on the mafia, but this guy strikes a different vibe. I was thinking that he was undercover in the slums to catch the smugglers, but might be unrelated though. I found a perfectly good case of eggs under a bridge, got bit by a crab under that same bridge. You ever got bit by a crab? I find it interesting Candel refers to herself as his devoted steel blade, and people who have the early stage covenant with Emu are called devoted blades of God. Candel giving off serious God Knight vibes. I mean, yeah, their daughter is gonna be a... You know what I mean? In a manga, I personally am never convinced with the idea of 2 characters being related because of having similar features. I only see it as a similar art style, but man, this king shares an uncanny resemblance with Rock's Teach. Also, Candel seems to be related to Mihawk. Honestly, would like her to be the previous world's strongest swordsman rather than just a mother-son relationship. Never convinced, but convinced twice in a single chapter. Damn, Oda leading you around like a dog at Crufts. What? Candel thing is caused of the custom font SFX, not because of a resemblance to Mihawk. I mean, I don't see any resemblance. But Oda made the king too similar to the Davies. There was another post showing that on a separate character. Okay, well, yeah, I wouldn't think that. Unless given a straight-up reason to think that. I thought it was funny that Brooks was the one that people initially theorized to be related to Rox, but this chapter completely flips it to Reuven. Should I say Reuven like Reuben, but with a V? Candle seems to be related to Miko. How so? Candle equals Eris. After his spirit destruction, some people escaped to another Davy's place, probably God Valley. The king died and she ends married. They're saying Candle is the mom? Is Blackbeard's mom? What? Where did that come from? First Loki's backstory, then Rock's backstory, which is within Loki's backstory. Then Brook's other backstory, which is about Shuri. Now Brook backstory with the king, which is within his backstory with Shuri. Elbap got so many backstories. I don't mind the flashbacks. I just, of course, without hindsight, because like, think about this. When the Loki flashback started, nobody thought we were getting a God Valley, the entirety of God Valley. No one thought that. It was like a, whoa, and God Valley? So now you get this Brook Gunko flashback thing, and there could be something in there where I'm like, whoa, we're getting that shit in this? Hello? And like, I don't have the hindsight to know like, oh, the Brook flashback, because like no one calls it the Loki flashback. It's the God Valley flashback. It has to do with Loki, but no one is called. So like this right now is another Brook flashback. But is it though? Love the writing for this backstory. It's spectacular. The king referring to Brook as his favorite musician, his getting him a place to live, making sure he attends school and has a place to live. The scene of them hanging out together and meeting for the first time. Brook cooking for him and the Leuven eating it even though he knows it's going to be absolutely terrible. Brook being so pure and good-hearted while suffering that he turns down the money the king was offering him, believing they're both struggling. So well done. Even him and Candela rescuing Brook is so badass. And I love the relationship Brook and Shorty have. He's like her big brother, basically. One thing certain, considering the massive debt Brook owes the king, and possibly Candela if she doesn't turn out to be evil, Brook is absolutely still indebted to take care of and have Shuri's back. Now something tells me Brook may get a massive strength boost. Brook used to be Shuri's superior. Is it possible Shuri today could now train Brook to become even stronger? Does she know his techniques possibly? What the fuck? Why did this turn into a power scaling thing? What? We'll have to see if Gunko Shuri doesn't die in the present, and one thing is for sure, if she lives, Brook won't forgive her that easily, even by apology, especially because she oofed her own father. Yeah, we do know that she eventually kills this guy that Brook is friends with. And I don't know what happened to the mom. World government marine clothing from 70 years ago remain the same as now. Bet the world government doesn't have a budget for the next generation marine uniform, spending everything onto celestial dragons lifestyle. Yeah, maybe. When seeing how Reuven was unafraid of going to the marines and the world government for Brook, do you think he would have agreed to join Rox to bring down celestial dragons, unlike Harold would? I mean, that's the vibe he's giving off. Yeah. Like, he's like, fuck, y'all are trash. Oh yeah, I'm wondering when. Yeah, because we've had a cover request for a while now. Like we haven't had like a canon like cover story in a while. So Brook is a dead clone of Blackbeard. What? Those jellyfish have emu eyes. Do they? Oh shit, they do. What the fuck? I did not realize that. Nah, bro, I'm good. That's crazy. Can someone tell me what I'm looking at in the last panel? I can't seem to put... Yeah, it's like 2 panels. I had the same confusion. Yo, that's the scar. Oh! Wait! What scar? Yo, but young Brook does look a lot like Blackbeard. Young Blackbeard. The more you live, the more you get to live tragic shit. Poor Brooke. He sang this song deep. Oh, dude. This guy wrote, he sang this song deeply from his heart. He literally became it. This is how dreams become devil fruits. He's talking about becoming, like, he's talking about becoming Bones. And he becomes Bones. I mean, that could be a narrative thing, like a writing thing. It could also be literal thematic. Like, oh, he, like, a devil fruit grew maybe near Brooke. Because, like, what if it was like, oh, like, I have a book of every devil fruit ever from the beginning of the world to, like, 10 years ago. Or, like, 50 years ago. Brooke, what devil fruit do you have out? I have the Yomi Yomi Nomi. It's like, the fuck is that? That doesn't exist. It's like, oh, but I have it. What does it do? It's like, oh, I'm like a bone man because I, like, my soul came back to my dead body, but it rotted. It's like, that's not in the book. It's like, oh, what if it's like, oh, he just it sings this song, embodies this song so much that nearby a fruit grew near his presence, his aura, and it was that. Becoming bone. Am I the only one who's on the edge of his seat hoping that Oda doesn't make Brooke canonically a PDF? What the fuck are you talking about? If he has romantic interest in Gunko? I don't think so. I don't think he does. So, is Brooke Rox's older brother? This is all I'm saying. Young Brooke looks way too much like Teach did in God Valley. Way too much. Like, I get art styles, but no. This is I feel this is a level past art style. This is like, if you told me, oh, that's Blackbeard on the bed, I'd be like, yeah, that's Blackbeard on the bed. And even though it's actually Brooke, it's like, that's Brooke? What the hell? What? Whenever blue skies are falling, sexual. Damn, she mollywopped 5 princes. Also, she's 14. Oh god, she's 14. I just realized she's 14 here, saying this stuff. Is that much better than 16? I mean, much worse than 16? No, it's still weird. Gather up all of the crew. It's time to ship out Binks's brew. Wave goodbye, but don't you cry. Our memories remain. He looks like a waffle-fied rocks. That's what he looks like to me. Wapple and rocks. No! Yo! No! Yo, how has no one mentioned this? You know who he looks like? The chin. Look at the chin. He's Foxy. He's a Foxy relative, bro. Look at his chin. Look at the chin. Look at the chin. But, brother, he's Foxy with like Yujiro hair. He's Foxy. Look at this panel. Brother. Look at this panel. Look at this panel. Where's my... Look at this. Oh, I can't... Wait. Fuck. I can't block it. Just look at the face. Look at the chin. The nose. That's Foxy. That's Foxy, bro. That's Foxy. Foxy is... Grandson? It's Foxy Asperia. Actually, I don't know their last names. Brother, that... People talk about, he looks like Ross, he looks like what? He looks like Foxy. How has no one talked about this on the Reddit? On the Reddit thread? He looks like Foxy. Can I type in here? Yo, he kind of looked like Foxy, though. Yo, he looked like Foxy. But I'm not bugging, right? Foxy, One Piece. That's a character that exists. Yeah, he looks like Foxy. He looks. How has no one said that? It's good for me whenever blue skies are falling. Sensual, sensual, sensual. Healing. It's good for me. Can you change your username in Reddit? Why do I even have a Reddit account? Can you change Reddit username? There's no way to change your username. There's a bug. You can't change your username at all? That's dumb. God. I guess I'll change my display name. When I get this feeling, I want a sexual healing. Sexual healing is good for me. Whenever blue skies are falling, sexual, sexual, sexual healing is good for me. Whenever I want to do. Okay, well, that's the chapter. Wait, was that 184? Twas. Okay, well, that's that. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks, unfortunately. Hold on. 2 weeks? Hold on. So I've been a New York Knicks fan since I was born, basically, okay? And I was born in... It don't matter. It's been... I have not been a conscious individual human being since the Knicks were last in the finals. Eastern Conference Finals in the 2000s. They were in the finals in 1999. In 1999, 2000, I may have been alive, but I wasn't like aware. You know, I was just like maybe a baby, like an barely online baby. And but like, there's a picture of me as like a 2-year-old with a Knicks hat on. Like, I've been a Knicks fan forever. I've been through so many shitty teams, brother. Not shitty. I was of course a fan of the teams, but teams that didn't do so hot. Like, oh, are we making the playoffs this year? We're fighting for eighth. Like those kind of seasons, or seasons where we're just 15th in the East, 20 wins or 28 wins or some shit like that. So, when they swept the Cavs, I cried. I was fucking crying. I was like, this shit means something to me, man. Yeah, in 2 weeks. So the next time I read a One Piece chapter, the Knicks could be champions. The next time I read a One Piece, because think about this. Think about this shit. I'm gonna go to my calendar app real quick. The finals, the NBA finals start on June 3rd. The next chapter is gonna be May 12th. So 2 Fridays from now, or like 2 Thursdays from now. The May 11th, or June 11th, or June 12th. Finals start 3. So they play 3, they play the 5th, they play the 8th maybe. Then they play the 10th. So there'll be 4 games will have happened before by the time the next chapter comes out. So will it be 2-2? Will it be 3-1? Will it be over? I'm not saying like will the Thunder sweep us? Will we sweep them? Will it be 2-2? Will one of the teams be up 3-1? I don't know. But by the time I read that chapter, the vibe of the series will kind of definitely be established. Like, is it going to be belt to ass? Is it going to be like, yo, this is going 7 games? Or is it going to be like, yo, the Knicks could win in Game 6 in New York, and then they taking the Statue of Liberty down, and they fucking crowd surfing it, bro. And they're somehow going to go to France, take the Eiffel Tower, bring it back here, and break that shit here. We don't know. It is crazy. My mind is blown. But yeah, no. Big stuff happening. Big stuff. I only have 4 or 5 pounds left to lose on my cut. I'm feeling pretty lean. Feeling pretty hungry. That's how it is, though. Maybe in 2 weeks the cut will be over too. Because technically it should be 3 pounds. Because my lowest ever weigh-in was 171. My goal is 168. But I keep teetering between 171 and 173. So it's like if I take the 173, it's 5 pounds. If I take the 171, it's only 3 pounds. And you could do 3 pounds in 2 weeks if you really grind, you know. But we'll see. So I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Peace out.